Time now for the After the Show, and it's time for him to go. Brian Kilmeade picking up his papers, but he's going to leave something behind because he'll be back in about 15 seconds to say, where did I leave my, and then tell him.
Did you get your phone? To find out what you guys do in the After the Show and what you do because of my gum chewing.
We just talk smack about you the whole time.
Kidding.
Smack gum and talk smack about you.
That's all.
Pun
intended.
Thanks to three of you guys for coming to my birthday. That was fantastic. And,
That is so messed up.
Aww.
I had Grace's party.
I know.
In
Next time I'm going to bring the cake over.
She had her husband's birthday party and her little girl's birthday party.
I know.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
But I do want to thank you guys.
you're the best.
Bye-bye.
I'll bring you a cupcake later.
Brian had a surprise party thrown by his brothers over the weekend, and Elizabeth, her dance card was punched with her family activities, and Maria and Heather and I went, and we saw Brian, and he was so drunk. He was drunk. Oh, look who's talking. You were lit up.
Okay, so
It's still Lent. It's a long Lent.
Wait, you gave up
Remember,
liquor?
I gave up alcohol for Lent.
you did?
Yeah. It's a long time.
I only gave it up.
I'm sorry, too.
I only gave it up during the week.
Wild.
What's that?
Come Easter, it'll be wild.
Yeah. And there's a wild Easter brunch.
I guess so. So wait,
Right.
who partied more crazily out of the two girls? Steve?
Maria.
Okay.
Oh, for sure, Maria. Yeah.
Did anyone almost slip when it came to Brian's surprise?
It was kind of hard.
Not talking about it?
Yeah.
You know, it was really hard seeing him every day, knowing that this party had been planned by his family and that it was for his birthday and his wife's Dawn's birthday, and not say, hey, Brian, what are you doing this weekend? Hey, Brian, happy birthday. What do you got going on?
I know. And
it's
all around
hard to
the
keep
office,
a secret like that.
Everyone was kind of talking around him about it.
And our producers were putting together, I didn't realize, but they are the ones who put together that lovely video montage of Brian and his wife when they were young, when they were babies, when they were high school sweethearts.
see it.
It was adorable.
Yeah, and
It's really nice.
Guys.
they brought Brian and Dawn under the idea that it was another party. It was a 50th anniversary wedding party for somebody else.
Miriam and Bill is what the sign said
Yeah. It was a
outside.
Fine, right?
So I walked
Yeah,
in and
funny.
I was even confused. I'm like, wait, this is the wrong party.
Well, that's what my wife said. She said, let's not put the gift down on that gift table because that's for Miriam and Bill. And then, but then Brian's brother, Jim, standing right there. And I said, is this the party? He goes, yeah, that's... Yeah.
We wondered the same thing as we walked in and saw that sign. And then 2 feet from that sign was his brother, Jim. And he looks just like Brian.
Just like him.
I said, wow, you are a Kilmeade. We're in the right place. And then his other brother looked just like him, too. What a strong family resemblance.
So we saw the video, and I saw Dawn kind of reaching and
Yeah.
getting a little emotional. Did Brian? He said he didn't cry. He doesn't get emotional, but did you see an emotional side?
This is the moment they came out. This is with my iPhone, and I am, as you can see, I am in everybody's shot. I've walked behind him. You just saw Brian's mom's head right there. If they roll this the whole way, you'll see there's one of his kids right there, Caitlin, I believe. And big crowd.
That is a big crowd.
They both have a lot of cousins and neighbors.
It was
And
so much
uncles.
fun. That video that showed through the life of Dawn and Brian, it was so beautiful. I mean, I even got choked up because you could see them when they met in high school. So they have dated
great.
since high school, and now they're, it's been a while. And you can see all the years that go
And the
by,
hairstyles.
and their kids,
And the hairstyles.
and the hairstyles.
And Brian used to wear glasses, great
on his
big
phone.
glasses
Yeah.
that covered your
He
entire
had something
face.
that looked a little bit like a mohawk in one of those.
Was it a
shots.
mullet or a mohawk?
Mullet?
Mullet.
Actually, yeah,
Mullet.
mullet.
Yeah.
A mohawk
Yeah.
mullet, maybe.
Maybe.
It was wedgy.
Yeah.
By the way, did
it got
you
bigger
notice,
and bigger.
Remember how we always put up that Lone Ranger photo of him when he was a little
Yes.
boy dressed as Lone Ranger, and it drives him nuts. He says, "Get a new picture of me. Don't use this, Fox and Friends." Well, Lone Ranger picture was in that family montage too.
Of course.
It
I
made
laughed
it.
so hard.
Hysterical.
My husband looks at me. Why are you laughing? There's a Lone Ranger. Can't get rid of the Lone Ranger.
Love to see that footage. Anything surprise you the most beside the hair, the mullet?
I guess I would just say it was just so sweet to see how much genuine love they have, and it seems like they are as in love today as they were years ago.
Either that or
And
they're
that was
some
just-
good actors.
No,
Yeah.
It makes you
it
think.
was real.
It
It
makes
was
you think.
real, and it was so sweet to see.
They met in high school and they started dating then, and they knew each other all these years. But we always hear, don't be looking for love so early. We tell the youngins,
Right.
It's not. You're too young, not ready. But there are cases, so many of them that work out quite young.
Yeah. Brian and Dawn.
You and Kathy have been married how many years?
I don't remember.
No, come on, no, really.
Peter
30
is
years?
26, so 28 years.
Okay, terrific. And you and Kathy met.
She and I were working at NBC together, and I was in the news department, she was in the sports department. I told her at the end of the first date, you're going to think I'm crazy, but someday we're going to get married. And then she asked me to please leave. And then we were married within 6 months.
Were you really?
Yeah, within 6 months.
That's terrific.
So you were right.
Sometimes it goes fast.
You just know. Sometimes you just know.
You know, you kiss a lot of frogs, as they say. You figure out what you want, what you like, what you need. You find that person. And if you're lucky, they say they do.
Well, your wife is lovely. We spent some time talking together, so it was really fun.
I saw you two
Wait.
over there with your heads together. It was kind of worrying me. And then you look over at me like,
Really? Did you really do that, Steve? Did you?
What?
She's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy birthday to Brian and Dawn. It's not their actual birthday for a couple of weeks, but hats off to them. And that's why we're not wearing hats. See you tomorrow.
Happy birthday, guys.